Hey guys, welcome back for Wednesday. Today, we're still in the Envision math book. Okay, today we're a little bit further back. We're going to be looking at pages 415, 415, and then you guys are going to be doing the homework page, just the first two problems on page 417 today for your independent practice. Okay, so I'm going to go back to page 215. Okay, and we're still doing word problems. We're creating word problems and solving them. Okay, today I'm going to use this first example right here on number 3, and it gives me 201 minus 145. I'm sorry, 142. It looked like a 5 in my camera. So 201 minus 142. All right. So remember, the first number on top, my bigger number, is how many I start with, and then the bottom number is how many I'm taking away. All right? So let's say that, what can we use today? A group of boys scored 201 points playing basketball. Okay? So now we've got to find something to make us take away this number. Okay? So if they scored 201 points on this day, let's say the day before when they played, they scored 142 points. Okay? So now what question could I ask? Well, if they scored this many points on one day, this many points the day before, I could find out what the difference was. So how many more points did they score on the second day than they did the first day? So how many more points did they score on the second day? I'm sorry, on the first, yes, the second day. I'm confused. Okay, so remember, this was the first day and this was the second day. I want to know what the difference is. So to find the difference, I subtract. Okay, so I start with the 201 points that they scored, because I have to put my bigger number on top, minus the 142 that they scored on the day before. Okay, I'm going to put my regrouping boxes. And now let's start in the ones place. So 1 minus 2. If I have 1 of something, can I take 2 away? Nope, so I've got to go next door. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, uh-oh. This neighbor doesn't have anything for me to borrow. So my neighbor is going to go to his neighbor. And we're going to say, hey neighbor, we're both in trouble. We need to borrow some of yours. Okay? So my neighbor in the middle is going to borrow 10 ones from his hundreds. So he's going to have 100 left. And now my neighbor is going to have 10 groups of 10. I need one of his groups of 10 to make into ones. So I'm going to take one of his. So now he's got 9 left. And now I have 10 ones that I can add to the 1 that I had. And that's going to give me 11 ones now. Now I can start in my ones place and subtract 11 minus 2. And that would be 9. And then I have 9 minus 4. And that's 5. And then 1 minus 1 is 0, but do I have to put that 0 there? No. So 59 is my answer. But what does that 59 mean? I have to go back to my question and look. How many more points did they score on the second day? So they scored 59 more points. All right, before we go, I want to talk to you guys really quickly about page 417 because it could be a little bit confusing when you look at it to begin with, okay? So at the top, it gives you an example, and it's telling you one way that you can solve problems is to write a story problem, and you can also use the place value blocks, okay? But for what we're working on today, all I want you guys to do is the way we've been doing it. So you're going to generate a story problem, you're gonna write the story problem, and then solve and give me the answer, okay? So you're gonna do number 1 and number 2, just write a story problem and solve, all right? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.